So you need a new pair of football boots, but you don't know which ones to pick. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you the proper way to pick out the right boot for you. And the left boot, because they come in pairs. If you even attempt to sprint down the wing in a pair of Tiempos, I guarantee you they'll explode. Boots by Position is both a marketing strategy and a way for companies to guide the average consumer in the direction of one of their products if they don't know what they want. It is not a rule, it is not a law that you have to abide by. If you play on the wing and you want to wear Mercurials, that's great. But if you play on the wing and you want to wear Copa Mundials, that's perfectly fine too. You do not have to match the boots to the position you play because your boots, quite frankly, don't know the difference. I promise. Budget needs to be your starting point when picking out a brand new pair of boots because that's going to determine what your options are. Boots can get as expensive as $300 at full retail, sometimes even a little bit more than that. And if you have that to spend, obviously your options are pretty much endless. But let's say you have a budget of $120, that helps you to narrow down exactly what you can and can't afford. What I'll also add to this is if you are on a budget and you're looking to buy a brand new pair of boots, you have to consider what is available within your budget at the time you're looking to make a purchase. Because if you have $120 to spend as an example, you might be surprised at what you can actually afford. If you click the first link down below, that's going to take you to a page on my website where I put together all of the best deals that are currently available at all times with exclusive SR4U coupon codes where you're able to get top-end models deeply discounted to $120, sometimes even less than that. So if you're on a budget, the focus should be value for money, meaning that you're trying to get the best possible quality product for the least amount of money. And if you're looking to see all of those really good deals in one place, again, it's the first link down below. Now, I know I've talked about this on the channel many times before, and that is that looks do not matter when it comes to the fit, feel, and overall performance of any pair of football boots, really any kind of sports equipment. But there is no denying that what draws you to a product initially is going to be the way that it looks, whether it's a particular design, whether it's a particular colorway. As long as it's in your budget and you like the look of it, that's probably gonna be the boot that you lean towards, at least initially. So while looks ultimately do not matter, I don't expect anybody to buy a pair of boots that they think are ugly. So when you've determined your budget and decided what you can afford based on what you like the look of is where you should start. Fit and feel is everything when it comes to football boot, and I would prioritize the fit over the feel because if the fit isn't right, the feel is going to be off as well. But if the boots fit really well, regardless of how they feel, the overall experience, I can assure you, will be better. And fit refers not only to getting the right size, but also having the boot wrap your foot properly, secured in place, fitting the way that they should on your feet specifically. And the thing about fit and overall comfort is that there is a lot of variation from person to person. Feel also refers to touch on the ball. Again, barefoot, padded, there's all kinds of different sensations out there based on different materials and different designs. Again, it's something you have to determine for yourself what you like the fit and feel of. And once you've determined that within the boots that fit in your budget, you can kind of help to narrow it down. Stud patterns are often a very overlooked aspect of football boots. A lot of people seem to think that as long as the boot has studs, you can wear it on just about any kind of surface, whether it's firm natural grass, soft natural grass, or artificial grass. And that is not entirely true. There's a reason why they make FG stud patterns, soft ground stud patterns, and AG stud patterns now. That's because everyone plays on different types of surfaces. Now, I've talked about this before in the past. If you play on soft ground, firm ground, and artificial grass regularly, ideally, you want to have one of each for those particular surfaces, meaning 3 different pairs of boots. If your budget allows for that, of course. There are going to be compromises that need to be made based on your budget and based on what's available, but I would strongly recommend that if you regularly play on artificial grass, which is very common these days, that you invest in a boot with an AG stud pattern, or at the very least an FG AG stud pattern. If you play on soft ground, a soft ground stud pattern is obviously going to offer the best performance. If you play on firm ground, buy a firm ground stud pattern. It's just that simple. Now here's where everyone's situation is going to be a little bit different. Ideally, if you have a local store that sells boots that you can go to buy the boots from and try them on prior to making a purchase, that is an ideal scenario. But most people do not have that as an option. They're ordering online either because it's cheaper or just because they don't have a local store. So if you are buying online, guess what? You've already made it to the right channel. I have reviewed just about everything on this particular YouTube channel. Go to my channel, do a quick search, and you will find typically multiple reviews of the boots that you're looking for, tons of extra information that'll give you a much better idea of what the fit, feel, and overall experience of that product is all about. Ultimately, it's a decision that you have to make on your own, but as long as you've done the research, trust me when I say that you'll be much more confident in the boot that you've selected once you've followed all of these steps. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is in my opinion the best step-by-step method to make an educated decision when picking out a brand new pair of football boots. If you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful and informative, please support this with a like. And if you know anybody that struggles to pick out a brand new pair of boots, share this video with them and I'm sure it'll really help them out as well. If you have any questions or need clarification on anything that I talked about in this video, leave it down below in the comments and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. Subscribe if you haven't already for more content from me. I produce new videos every single day, so hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification so you get notified when the next new video goes live. If you want to follow me on social media, all of that's linked down below as well. Be sure to go ahead and check that out. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one.